Hi there, I'm Nicholas Casimia, and I'm here with musician, actor, and writer, Rick Springfield. First of all, can we talk about why you're in Toronto? You're here for a film.
Yeah, the documentary, Fair the Heart. Basically, they followed us around for a year, and it turned into the most unique rock and roll documentary I've ever seen. They deal with the fans and their relationship to me. They go back to their homes and talk to their families.
I've seen him over 200 times.
He's been a part of my life since I've been 8.
He touched his butt last time he was here. The regular people, just over-the-top fans.
This film that you're currently here for in Toronto is about these female fans, but you are aware you have a pretty big gay following, right?
Yeah.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I've actually met some lesbian fans that were fans of mine before they were like 11. They didn't know what they were at that point. And you see them get together in the audience, and they're jumping around and screaming like 11-year-old girls,
right.
And it's really wild to see that connection.
One of the other reasons I really wanted to talk to you, and I remember this because I've read excerpts from your memoir, your autobiography, was that you went through a really hard time as a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't talk about teens thinking about suicide, especially with It Gets Better campaign, which has been a big thing that happened over the past year.
Which is what I said in my book. If you give it some time, it will get better. I was 17 when I tried to hang myself, so that was like 67. Mm-hmm. So suicide's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
And certainly, going through puberty and turning into an adult is about as brutal as it gets for a kid, and I think that's when the issues start coming up.
That didn't change when you hit it big, as through television.
I thought it would. That was the big realization. That's why I stepped away from it in 1985, was because I realized that all the success that I thought would change everything hadn't changed anything. That it is within, and it's up to you to work on it within, and no outside stuff, drugs or alcohol or sex or fame or money, nothing changes you, what's in here.
One night.
You sort of did General Hospital as a bit of a fluke in the 80s, correct? It wasn't necessarily your goal in life to be...
No, I really was not thrilled about it. I did it for the money. Disco and ballads were still ruling the radio, and the record companies going, we don't know what to do with this record, this guitar, rock, pop record, we don't know what to do with it. And I'm going, oh God, another one that's going to go down the tubes. And then this show came up, and I said, offered me regular money, and I said, well, I'd never made regular money in my life. And so I said, all right, I'll take it, just put it in my back pocket in case the record doesn't go. And then it became the biggest show of the year, and my record took off, and it was just one of those serendipitous things you could never plan.
If you could give any advice to the 17-year-old kid who was not happy, obviously, do you think he'd be surprised that he'd still be around at this age and doing so well?
Yeah, I think he'd be very, very surprised. If I could show him what was to come, I think he would have dropped the noose like that. Thank God, it didn't. Everything you try doesn't work. So that was one of the good things that didn't work.